Good morning, Sneha. Good morning, Kashish. Good morning, Mishak. Hello, Kritika. Hello, Sridhar. Good morning, Fatima. Good morning, Yasin. Good morning, Britanjay. Good morning, Bhavna. Good morning, Pooja. Good morning, Sindhura. Good morning, Sarthak. I'm doing good, Pooja. How are you doing? Good morning, Jyoti. Good morning, Akshara. Hello, Rupam. Shall we begin? Hello, Chandan. Akshara, Gujarat. Akshara, you're from Gujarat. Kiran Kadak. Hello, Kiran. So this is what I was talking about yesterday, and probably okay, Akshara. Hello, Minu. Tell me this. There are a couple of questions that I might ask you. Yesterday you did that, right? What is the LCM of 6 and 8? Tell me. What is the LCM of 6 and 8? Hello, Basaya. Good morning. Hello, Minu. What is the LCM? And this is what we were doing yesterday. So this is 24, right? This is 24. So what if I ask you, so is it not working? Uh, just a second. Just a second. Let me fix it. So everybody says it is 24, right? It is 24. And I can design this problem out here, and I say that uh, the the least, what is happening to this today? The least number which is divisible by 6 and 8 both. That is the number, the least number which is divisible by 6 and 8 both. Then I can design this problem out here. The largest 2-digit number that is divisible by 6 and 8 both. What do you think is the answer? The largest 2-digit number that is divisible by 6 and 8 both. What is the answer, people? What is the answer? Now it is 96, right? Yesterday we were talking about the table of it. So that was, what is the matter with you? So this is 96. Why this is 96? Because you are going to look in the table of 24. Hello, Devansh. So that's going to be what? Now this is fine. 24, 48, 72, and then 96, and then 120. That's like this. So this answer obviously is 24 in the first one. In the second one, it goes as 96. What if I design this problem? What if I say, irrespective of over here, let me change my problem so that I say, rather than writing this, you write the smallest 3-digit number. Now what is going to be your answer? The smallest 3-digit number which is divisible by 6 and 8 both. You see, we are not focusing too much on least and the largest. We are looking for what is the common multiple of these. Everybody says it is 120. Now what if I do this? What if I just change this entire thing and I say, find the largest 3-digit number that is divisible by 6 and 8 both. Now this is going to be a problem. Why 96? Because somebody is asking why 96, because you see 24 was the smallest number. So 24 is the least common multiple. Any number that falls in the table of 24, any number that falls in the table of 24 would also be divisible by 6 and 8 both. So next number in the table of 24 will be 48, and then 72, and then 96, and then 120. So look at this number, 96. After 96, you have got a 3-digit number. So largest 2-digit number is going to be 96. Kiran, did you understand? Kiran? So if I have to find out largest 3-digit number, so some of you said 192. Why 192? So it is going to be something like this. You have a table of 24, and in the table of 24 you will also have 240. That is also a 3-digit number and divisible by 6 and 8 both. Then you will be having 480 also. Then you will be having 720 also. Then you're going to be having 960 also. Do you understand this? They all are 3-digit numbers and they all are divisible by 6 and 8 both. Is it okay? Is it okay? After 9, because 960 के बाद आता है 984. After 984, your next number in the table will be 1008. But my question is, how do we know this? How do we know this? So that's a task. So how do we do that? How do we do that? Tell me, which is the largest three-digit number? Tell me, people. Go in the comment section. Tell me, what is the largest three-digit number, irrespective of anything. I give you question. I do not give you question. Which number is the largest three-digit number? Okay, then your largest three-digit number is 999, right? Let 999 be divided by 24. What is 24? Your LCM. So 24, this is 96, and this is 39. 1, 24. So what do you have? Your remainder out here is 15. So there are certain interpretation to this thing. 999 is not completely divisible by 24. That is 1. When 999 is divided by 24, your remainder is 15. What do you want? You want your remainder to be 0. Hence, there is a number which is 15 less than this number. So 999 minus 15. And that is going to be 984. Did you understand this? Did you understand why am I getting 984? Simple thing है. You have a largest three-digit number. You know your LCM, and divide the LCM. Whatever is the remainder, subtract this remainder. Subtract this remainder from 999. Your job is done. If I design this problem out there, what if I say, I can design a problem. I can say that find the largest three-digit number that is divisible by 12 and 16 both. Go ahead and simplify this problem. The largest three-digit number which is divisible by so what do you have to do? Your step number 1. What is your step number 1? Find the LCM of 12 and 16. Is it not? And that you're getting as 48. That you're getting as 48. So what is the next step? The next step is largest three-digit is 999 divided by 48. 48 to the 96. This is 3 and 9. So 39 further cannot be divided. So 999 minus 39, 960 is going to be your answer. Somebody says, what is LCM, sir? I will say that please go and look at yesterday's class. Okay. Had we started this yesterday, rest of you, please let me know. Did we do the basics of LCM yesterday? So that question is irrelevant, Sandhu. Please watch yesterday's class. Okay. Now you're getting something like this. And before I start giving you problems, I have something else to ask you. See this. Let me write down my problem. The least number that leaves one as a remainder when divided by 6 and 8 individually. Okay. What is the answer? The smallest number that gives you 1 as a remainder when you divide that number by 6 and 8 individually. What is the answer? Yeah. At 24 you were getting nothing, right? At 24 the entire thing was 0. Good job. So the entire thing at that number was 0. So what is going to be your number? It is going to be, obviously it is going to be 25. Is everybody understanding why this is going to be 25? 25 को divide करके देख लो ना. You divide 25 by 6. Divide 25 by 6. And then 64. And then 24. And 1 is the remainder. Right? If you divide 25 by 8, 3 is a 24, 1 as a remainder. Can you design a problem where you say that the remainder, instead of 1, 5 is the remainder? What is the least number? What is the least number that leaves 5 as a remainder when divided by, that's just 29. Pretty much simple. 24 plus 5. Can you design this problem out there? Can you say you want 7 as a remainder? What is going to be the answer? My dear friends, this is the trap. This is, somebody says 31. Okay, I took 31. And when I'm dividing 31 by 6, what is the remainder that I'm getting? Am I getting 7? Those of you who are answering 31. How can you have, by the way, if you divide a number by 6, can you have 7 as a remainder? Is it a possibility? 6 से divide करेंगे और बाद में 7 remainder लेके आएंगे. Not even a possibility. So when you're dividing it by 6 and 8, your remainders can be anything from 0, it can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, it can be 5, no longer. It cannot have anything more. Is that okay? Is that okay? Did you understand the trap? Each one of you? What if I would have done this out here? I would have done this. Let me rephrase my problem out there. I say I have got probably should be ready. The largest 3-digit number that leaves 5 as a remainder when divided by 6 and 8. What is the answer? Now I'm asking you the largest 3-digit number that leaves you 5 as a remainder when divided by 6 and 8. What are the working methods out here? Step number 1, you find out the LCM of 6 and 8, right? That is step number 1. Number 2, You find out the number in the table of 24 that is completely divisible by 6 and 8, which is largest 3 digit. So largest 3 digit you found out as 984. But you do not want remainder to be 0, you want remainder to be 5. Hence, what is that you should be doing? That 5 has to be added into that largest 3 digit number, which gets divided by 6 and 8 individually. And everybody is getting the right answer. Fantastic. 989 is the right answer. Good job, people. Very good job. आज कुछ तो भी गड़बड़ है. Yeah, go ahead and try to solve this problem out there. No, Pooja, it was not 979, it was 989, bete. So 984 plus 5. So somebody says दोबारा बताना वाला problem. देखो 6 and 8. The LCM of 6 and 8 is 24. And then 999, that is step 1. Step 2, 24 is dividing this number. So 24 4 is 96, 39 1, and then 24 15. So what step 3? 999 minus that 15. So 984 is absolutely divisible. And step number 4, 984, you make it plus 5 because you want 5 as a remainder. Is this okay? पूजा वो तुम्हारे से बचपन के ऐसे थोड़े पूछ रहा है, कहेगा कि नहीं जी हमारे को 6 और 8 का एलसीएम बता दो. आप क्या बात कर रहे हो आप? यू हैव टू फिगर दैट आउट. You have to figure that out. So number which is divisible by 6 and 8 both is LCM. The smallest number, right? Okay then. What is the least natural number which leaves? So either you find what am I saying? Either you find out LCM of 1 to 9. So that is going to be 1 and then 2 and then why am I writing 4? It has to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You find out LCM of these numbers. And you find out LCM of these numbers. Please understand what I am going to do now. If 9 is written, see, my method to find out LCM. If 9 is written, there is no need for me to write 3. Do you understand this? Why did I do that? If a number is divisible by 9, it is also going to be divisible by 3. Hi, Anna. A number is divisible by 9. Yeah, Devansha, I'm gonna come to that method. Let me do this first. If a number is divisible by 9, it is also divisible by 3. If a number is divisible by 8, this is divisible by 4 and 2 also. 1 to likhne ki zarurat nahi hai. So what is that you have? You have got 5. You're left with 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. 6 and 8, what is the LCM that you have found out? 6 and 8, LCM is 24. So what is that? Further you have 5, 7, 9, and then 24. Do you understand this? So somebody who wants to find out LCM can do that. And then all these numbers are co-prime to each other, 5, 7, and 9. So 5, 7, and 9, if they are co-prime to each other, what is going to be their LCM? That is going to be their product. So that is going to be 5 into 7, 35. 35 into 9, that is going to be 315. And 315 and 24, that is what you have to find out the LCM of. Something like this. And then 315, 5, 6, 3 is common out here. Take 3 common out of here, 105, and then this becomes 8. And then what do? Because now these two numbers are co-prime to each other, you find out their LCM, which is going to be 40, and then 840. 840 into 3, what is your number? Your number will come out as 2520. That is what it is. So what is this number out here? That I found out by using the bigger method. Did everybody understand what I am doing? Please let me know in the comment section that you're understanding what I am doing. Even though it seems to be a bigger method, even though sometimes you are going to need help from this method. When you're doing some algebra word problem, you will be needing help. Hey Manusha, I'm gonna come to you, and you have a valid question to ask. Chalo, what I am going to be doing, I have found out 2520, right? Please understand this. 5040, this number out here actually is 2 into 2520. So that number is going to be, if 2520 is the LCM, that is also the common multiple. So that is also be the answer. But then they're asking you what is the least such number. So what is the least such number? That's gonna be this one. Is this okay? Now there are people who are saying, can we do it by option elimination? Can we do it by option elimination? You can do that very easily. You can do that. If you want to use option elimination, how will you eliminate? You have got 7. Are you getting that? And then you have got, so find out, because 1 to 9, so number has to be divisible by 7 also. Which number is divisible by 7 here? Tell me. Which number is 1800? Your option number 1. It is not divisible by 7. Look at option number 2, 1920. Is it divisible by 7? It is also not divisible by 7. So first option gone, second option gone. And your third option, the moment you try to do the hit and trial, you will come to option number C. So that's your answer. Did you understand? What did I do? Because the number has to be divisible by 7, and then 8, and then 9, and then 5, so forth and so on, and then 6. So let us eliminate. No, I did not, Sridhar, I did not multiply 5. I just wanted to show that 5040 is in the table of 2520. So if you find out, this number is divisible by 7, this number is divisible by 7. This number is it is going to be divisible all the time. 2520 and 5040. You will not be able to eliminate out of these two. Yashwant, do with other numbers. I am not saying that I will not do that, but 7 is a very quirky number. यहाँ से eliminate हो जाता है, because you see, all the numbers are divisible by 2. All the numbers are divisible by 4. You find out you can use divisibility rule of 3. If you use divisibility rule of 3, you will not be able to eliminate none of them. I mean, 2 से help हो नहीं रहा. You're not getting help from 3. You're not getting help from 4. You're not getting help from 5. Obviously, if you did not get help from 2 and 3, you will not get help from 6. Elimination के लिए, right? So what is this number? 7. Did we understand? Yashwant, why did I do that? Is everybody okay? Should I move forward? अरे बाबा, आई एम नॉट, मेरी गलती हो गई, मैंने लिख दिया. आई एम नॉट डूइंग दिस. दिस इज नॉट पार्ट ऑफ योर प्रॉब्लम यार. प्लीज प्लीज, this is not part of your problem. So why are you getting confused? You find out LCM. Is this okay with everybody? Jyoti, did you understand? Yashwant, did you understand? I'm waiting for your response. Yeah. Do this one, people. Do this one and do it faster. Do it really very fast. The answer of that question, Bhavna, was 2520, option number C. Okay. Pooja Bao, that is what I wanted to tell you, that 2520 is the answer. 4504 will also follow everything, but 5040 is not the least number. यहाँ पे somebody still is confused. What was this question? Find the least natural number, and I say that 2520 is the LCM of these numbers. So any number that will fall in the table, which is 5040, which is 75, are you getting that? Which is 7560, which is 10080, they all will follow that thing, no? Do you understand this? So they are the common multiples. Out of these common multiples, which is the least? This is 2520 is the least. Okay then. 12, 15, 18. What is the LCM of 12, 15, 18? I will solve this with the traditional method first. 12, 15, and 18. What is the LCM? 12 and 15 is, this is 60, and then 18, and that's gonna be 180. 180 is the LCM, right? Least number of 5 digit, 1 2 3 4 5, 180. You divide it. What do you get out here? 5. This is 900. You will get 100, and then 0, 55. Then here also you will get what? 900. 900. So finally you're left with 100. Okay. So from 10,000, see this. If you're dividing, why am I dividing it by 10,000? Because you want to find out the least 5-digit number. So least 5-digit number is, irrespective of anything, is going to be 1 followed by 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the least 5-digit number. And that least 5-digit number should be divided by 180. If you divide this number by 180, you just got what? You got 100 as a remainder, right? 100 as a remainder. Please understand this. You want 0 as a remainder? You want Somebody says 360 is the LCM. No. 180 is the LCM, no? 180 is the remainder. कैसे निकाल दिया? People help me out here. Is 180 the right answer? क्या कर सकते हो? पहले तो यही समझ में नहीं आ रहा. So you have got 12, 15, 18. कहाँ कौन से आंसर से लाते हो भाई? बताओ जरा. 2. चलो, I'm gonna use your method, the largest method. 2, 3, 15, 9, and then 3, 1, 5, 3, and then 3, 1, 5, 1, and then 3, 1, 1, 1. So what is going to be the LCM out here? LCM is going to be the product 2 into 2 into this is 5, 3 into 3 into 5. So 2 into 3, 4, 3 into 3, 9 into 5. This is 36 into 5. 36 into 5 is 180. And please understand the method that I was talking about. The method that I was talking about. LCM of 12, 15, 18. When I say 180, is 180 absolutely divisible by this? Yes. Because 180 is 12 into 15. Is 180 divisible by 15? Yes, 15 into 12. Is 180 divisible by 18? Yes, 18 into 12. What is the problem? Why 360 is the answer? So that is gone, right? So now please understand this. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we were dividing it by 180. We were dividing it by 180. If you divide it by 180, in the remainder you are left with 100. Please understand, this is where you are going to learn something. If you subtract that 100 from here, if you subtract, you will get 9900. 9900 is not the smallest 5-digit number. It is, do you see that 990 is the largest 4-digit number? What are you looking for? You're looking for least 5-digit number. So if you're looking for least 5-digit number, you want remainder here as 100 to hai, you have 100, right? And you want to make it 0. So how much extra if you need so that it becomes 180? So you have 100, you need 180, so you're going to add 80 out there. And 80 where you will be adding 80 over here in 10,000. 80 add kar do. If the moment you add 80 there, you have got 10080. Did you understand this? Let me know in the comment section that everybody is understanding my method. Even though it is worthless method. Even though this method should not be used in the examination. Yes, somebody says why 180? Because 180 is the LCM, yaar. Why 180? Because 180 is the LCM of 12, 15 and 18. Ayush, why are you adding 80? Because you already have 100 and you want your remainder to be 0. You see this, 9900. If you add 180 here, are you getting that? You still are going to be getting 10,080. So remainder has to be 0. If remainder has to be 0, you have 100. How much extra you add so that remainder becomes 0? You already have 100. You out of 180, you have 100. And 80 should be added. So that becomes 180. Is this okay? Is this okay with everybody? Why you're adding 80? There is another method. Look at this method. I say this. I say you want to find out it is divisible by 12, 15 and 18. What is if a number is divisible by 12? Will it also be divisible by 3, 4? Let me know. Will it also be divisible by, if a number is divisible by 12, it is also going to be divisible by all the factors of 12. Look at last two digits. This is 10. This is 15. They are not divisible by 4. Do you understand this? They are not divisible by 4. So option number A and option number B are gone. Now, the number is also divisible by 18. If a number is divisible by 18, 18 is what? 9 into 2. The number will have to be divisible by 9 also. Look at option number C. Is it divisible by 9? What is the divisibility rule of 9? Sum of digits must be divisible by 9. Now we have got 1, 0, 0, 2, 0. Sum of digits is only 3. It is not divisible by 9, and hence this option is also gone. So what is your option? What is your answer? 1080. Are you understanding this thing irrespective of whatever we were doing from last couple of minutes? Are you understanding this thing? How did I eliminate? Is everybody getting? Let me know in the comment section that you're understanding. What am I doing? Is this okay? Okay then. Good job. Now use that method here. Use that method here. Elimination, Pooja, elimination. Tell me how quickly can you respond to this? I used Pojaba. I used the rule for 9 because it is also divisible by 18. If a number is divisible by 18, it is also going to be divisible by all the factors of 18. 9 is the factor of 18, right? So 9, if it is the factor, it is going to divide. So third option could not divide, was not divided by 9. Did you understand? Pooja, did you understand? So say this. Number is divisible by 15. So 15 is what? It has to be divisible by 5 and 3 also. If you look at what is the divisibility rule of 3, sum of digits must be divisible by 3. This option is gone. Do you understand? This option is gone. Only by using this method, only by using the divisibility rule of 3, because in B, sum of digits is 13. In D, sum of digits is 17. 17 and 13 are not divisible, right? So you are left with option number A and option number C. We will do something. Now look at your number. Now you will not be able to eliminate. The greatest 4-digit number, your answer comes out as C. This is where sometimes you get stuck. Now you will not be able to because 25, option A and option C, they are divisible by 25. So 48 into 5, they both are divisible by 8, they both are divisible by 5. Then you will use the rule of 75, which is 25 into 3. They both are divisible. If you shrewdly find out LCM of 15, 25, 40, 75, you will find 600 is the LCM. If you do that, it is 600. And since elimination, maybe since you're left with option A and C, they're asking you the largest, so you will go with 9600. Did you understand? They both are in the table of 600. 9,000, 9,600. They both are in the table of 600. Since you have to find out the largest, you will go with that. Option number C. Is it okay with everybody? Please let me know in the comment section that it is okay with you. Hi, Anna. Is it okay? Good job. Yes, Zeba says going option wise looks like easier, but sometimes that will not help you. Chalo, let us solve this problem. The least number, now you're gone. 12, 15, 20, and 54. What is the LCM of these numbers, people? This. LCM of these is 60. Now I have got 60 and 54. So 60 and 54, 6 is common. So 10, 9, 6 into 90. 540 is the LCM. And you want 8 to be left. So that is going to be 540 plus 8. Is this okay? 540 plus 8. Is everybody fine with this? Is everybody fine with this? What could you have done additionally? Say you're left with 8. यहाँ से 8 subtract करो ना. And that number has to be the multiple of these numbers. If I subtract, because it has to be divisible by 20, so last digit has to be 0. Where do you have the last digit as 0? No, neither here, nor in the option number of C, only in the option number D. Did you understand? Did you understand? Because whatever you left with, it was how the options would have been designed. They would have found out LCM. They would have gone in the table of LCM, plus they would have added 8, and then you would have got your answer. Your answer is given here. Your answer is given here. You have to subtract 8 from that answer, and then whatever is left with, you're left with LCM. Your LCM of these numbers is 540. Yasin. Yasin, it is the 540. Please find it out for yourself. I did that. Yeah. Rather than this. Tell me this one. Yasin, if you could not find out, please ask. If you have done this is fine. Yasin, waiting for your response, buddy. कहाँ पे हेल्प चाहिए यार? बाकी लोग लगाना जरा इसको. कहाँ पे हेल्प चाहिए आपको? You got 12, 15. मत जाओ ना मेरे मेथड से, मत जाओ आप. 2, 6, 15. This is what you want me to do. 27, 2, 3, 15, 5, 27. Then 3, 1, 5, 5, and then 9. Then 3, 1, 5, 5, 3. Then 3. ये तो कर ही सकते हो ना यार, which is 1, 5, 5, 1, and then 5, then all of them will become 1. So what is your LCM? Your LCM is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 5. So that's 4 into 27 into 5. That is 4 into 135. That is 540. कहाँ दिक्कत है इसमें? What is the problem, Yasin? But ऐसे करोगे तो टाइम वेस्ट करोगे. If you do with this method, you're going to be only wasting your time, nothing else. So waste your time if you want to, or learn my method. The largest 4-digit number, which one divided by 4, 7, 13, leave the remainder 3. So what I'm going to do, I will subtract 3 from all of them. See what see the method. So that this option is 8736. The second is 9828, 9831, 9890. It has to be divisible by 4. Since it has to be divisible by 4, how do you check divisibility rule of last 2 digits? You see, this is 31 and this is 90. They are eliminated. Yes or no? These two are eliminated. There is no such option. And now you're left with these two. So 7 से करके देख लो which option is divisible by 7 and 13. You will eliminate your option. So that's going to be what? And then they are asking you the largest. You need to find out the largest such number. So you have got 9831. If I divide it by 7, so 28. That is not divisible. Option number B is not divisible. B is divisible by all. Did I make a mistake? Oh, no. 9828. Yes. My mistake. I should have divided 9828. I should have divided 9828. So you have got 9828 divided by 7. Yes, it is. So your answer is going to be option number B. It is not option number A, rather it is option number B. So B is the right answer out here. Is everybody okay with that again? You know what is bad thing about aptitude papers? You get bored, you get tired, you get frustrated in my classes, and then it is very easy when people leave such classes. They say that, oh, I'm not getting that, oh, I will do this next year, oh, the teacher is bad, oh, his methods are bad. Never do the introspection that throughout your life you just avoided this and you're avoiding it once again. But this time, if you avoid, it is going to cost you a lot. The opportunity cost is way too high. So it has been seen that people leave such classes. And if you still are here, I will appreciate you, because with all the topsy-turvy, you are here with me. क्या कह रहे हैं ये? 8736 is also, Kriti says it is also divisible. So ठीक है. But are you focusing upon this number, bhai? Are you focusing upon this thing that what is that they are asking you? Roshlin, So if it is divisible by all the three, what does that mean? That would have been in the table. Do you understand, Roshlin? Somebody says option elimination नहीं करना, आप मत करो. 4 7 13, you find out the LCM. So their LCM is going to be their product. So that's gonna be so that's 280. LCM is 280 plus 84. So 4, so that's 364. That's 364. So 364 should divide 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times 9. 7 2 0. So that's gonna be what? 8, 728. Divide 728. That's 1, 7, 271, and then 9. How many times will it go? 8 times. 3, 3, 8, 4 0, 32. 8 6 0, 48 plus 3, 51. And then 8 3 0, 24. 24 plus 5. ये तो बहुत आगे चला गया. So that's not, it will not be 27 times. 27 times करके देखो. This is 2719. Two 50. So this 1 8 1 181. So 9999 minus 181. So that's 8. That's 8 1 8 1 8 9. Is this okay? And what is the remainder that you want? You want 3 as a remainder. So 9818 plus, I suppose 9828 kahin pe I made a mistake here. I have made a mistake here. ये 4 होगा ना, ये 171 आएगा. So if it is going to be 171, this is 9828. 9828 plus 1, 9831. That is what it is. 2548 आएगा. Thank you so much, Avad. And then when you subtract, it is going to be what? 171. So 171, if you subtract, that number will be 9828. You want 3 as a remainder, add this. Do it. I mean, I am not saying that it is not doable. All that I'm saying, it is a wastage of time. All that I'm saying, it is a wastage of time when you have got options. Any which way, these options are going to be one of your answers. No, one of these will be your answer. So why you're trying to simplify everything? You're not going to get marks for your step by step calculation. You're going to get the mark for the right final answer, is it not? So भावना जी, जब आपने पूछा कि विदाउट एलिमिनेशन बताओ, आर यू कन्विंस्ड विद दिस नाउ? बट प्लीज डू नॉट डू दिस इन द एग्जाम. You will only be wasting your time. Chalo. One last problem. No. This one you should not do as of now. Do this problem. Do this problem. The least 6-digit number. So elimination is gone. You cannot do the elimination here. So that is why sometimes the examiners are also very shrewd. They know that you know the elimination. So they will design a problem where that elimination method is eliminated. What is the LCM of 4, 6, 10, 15? What is the LCM of 4, 6, 10, 15? What is the LCM? That comes out as 60 is the LCM, right? So now you got 1 followed by 5 zeros. That is the least 6-digit number. You divide it by 60. Okay, so that's gonna be what? If you do it 60, that's 44, 600, that's 360, and then further 40, 40, and then you take 6, and then you will have 360, and then you take 40, and then you 6. So every time we do it, your remainder is going to be 40. See this, 40 is the remainder. If 40 is the remainder, if 40 is the remainder, what do you want? You want no remainder. So add 20, because if you add 20 here, the remainder will be 0. Where are you going to be adding that 20? Where are you going to be adding that 20? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is where you should be adding 20 so that you get remainder as 0. Now the problem says you do not want 0 as a remainder, you want 2 as a remainder. So 2 is you have to add 2. And if you add 2, 1, 0, 0, 2, 2, that is your number. 1 triple 0. 1 triple 0. Why am I adding 20? Because if you subtract 40, your number will be the largest 5-digit number. You see, you have 40. You go to market, you want to buy something for 60 rupees. The product is going to cost you 60 rupees. You have 40 rupees. How much you do not have? You do not have 20 rupees. If somebody gives you 20 rupees, whosoever gives you 20 rupees, you will be able to buy. Oh, that's okay. Thank you, Kashish. Are we clear, everybody? So what did we do? First, we found out the multiple, and then we added 20, because 20 has to be added here. The 20 has to be added. So 1 triple 0 2 0 was our multiple, where you did not get any remainder, because the problem says that you should get 2 as a remainder, so you 2 has to be added. So your number will be 1 triple 0 2 2. They're not asking you the number, they're asking you sum of the digits of the number. So 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2. Yashwan says why. No, don't focus here, people. Do not try to find out my mistake here. Do not. If your remainder is going to be 40. Let us focus there. I don't have that real space here, so I'm not writing that. 5 is the answer. Mrityunjay, you're getting the answer. Ayush, did you understand why are you adding 20? Kriti, you're getting the right answer. Answer is 5. Option number C. Roshlin, it is 1 plus 2 plus 2. So which step did you not understand? So what step are we not understanding? Are we not understanding that the the largest 6-digit number will be, the largest 6-digit number will be 1. That is the multiple. See this. When you are dividing it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you're dividing it by 60, you're left with 40, right? 40 is the remainder. And I say that if you add somehow 60 minus 40 is how much? You see how much is the gap here? The gap, this gap is 20. If you add 20 into this, your remainder will become 0. Sridhar, did you understand? अरे 5 कैसे ऐड कर दिया? What 1 2 3 2 2? What is the sum of the digits? 1 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2. That is 5. Sridhar, did you understand? They are not asking you to find out the least number. They are asking you to find out the least number of 6 digits. Please understand. बहुत टाइम वेस्ट हो गया. चलो. Let me know in the comment section that you're understanding, people. This thing you're understanding. Let me know. Let me know. You're understanding this? Only 5 people are understanding. Bhavna, Kashish, Yasin, Harika, Devansh, Basaya, Vanshika. Only Sindhura, you're understanding. Good job. Who else is understanding? Nihal, Roshleen, Awad, Dunesh, Ashish. Who else? Rupam, Zeba. Still there are 17, 18 people who are getting. Who else? Kam chor log ho. Chandan, Hemanusha, Mrityunjay, Chetna. Who else? Let me know in the comment section. Who else? 20. Still I am getting 23, 24 numbers, names. Sarthak. अरे 20 कैसे आया प्रभु? 20 के लिए 40 मार्केट में जाएगा. 60 रुपए का बर्गर है, आपके पॉकेट में 40 रुपया है. कोई आपको बर्गर देगा क्या? भगा देगा मार के. आपके पास 20 रुपया और होना चाहिए. 20 रुपया लेके आओ कहीं से. So you have 40. You want remainder to be 0. For remainder to be 0, it has to be 60. So when you have 40, how much extra you need? 20. Is that okay? Chalo. If I otherwise in 1 hour I will be solving this problem only. Rest of you, please utilize the Telegram group to, or if you have any platform in Byju's, to simplify your doubts. Let us find out this one. What do you think of this problem? Which is bigger? Which is bigger out of these two? 1113% of 1771 or 1771% of 113? There are 3 options. Which is the right option? Which is bigger? Akshara madam, it is Amit Kumar Jaiswal on Telegram. Find it out, you will get it. If you do not get it, please let me know. Chandan and Fatima are saying something else. Devansh is saying, by the way, what is the meaning of percentage? If you see, please write it down somewhere. Percentage is 1 by 100. So when you write 40%, what do we mean by 40%? 40% is 40 by 100. Mathematically, that is what it is. And then this is, if you simplify, this is coming out as 2 by 5. So if I have to write a percent, I will write a percent as a by 100. Did you understand? A by 100. So if I write a percent of B, that will come out as what? A percent of is this, that will be AB by 100. Similarly, if you want to find out B% of A, B% of A will become what? B by 100 into A. That is again AB by 100. So what does that mean? These two are same. What does that mean? These two are same. So if I have to write, I can say that A percent of B is equal to B% of A, and they both are nothing but AB by 100. And hence if I have to find out 4% of 5 or 5% of 4, they both of them are the same thing, which is 20 by 100. Yes or no? Yes or no? And hence this option, and hence this option. So they both are equal. Now you're understanding this. So what is that you need to learn out here? You need to learn this thing that I have written. What did I write? A% of B is equal to B% of A. Good job. Now solve this. There are very, very simple questions that I would like you to solve based on this understanding that we just developed. Yes, Yushra, this is the first question on percentage. We just have started talking about percentage. So that is P% of P. Your problem says 36. So P% is what? P by 100 into P is 36. So P square is 36 into 100. So what is the value of P? Square root of 36 into 100. If you simplify, it will come out as what? 6 into 10. Roshlin, it is not 600, it is 60. Option B. Is everybody okay with that? So what is the understanding that we are using? We are using that percentage has to be written as 1 by 100. Simple, nothing else. Is it okay? Now, go ahead and solve this one. X% of Y plus Y% of X. What is the answer? So in the first one, what do you have? X into Y upon 100. The second one is Y into X upon 100. So if you take common 100, so what do you have? XY plus XY. So that becomes 2XY upon 100. Now, what is the meaning of percentage? So in the numerator, you have to have 2XY. Do you understand this? So which is giving you 2XY? This is not giving you 2XY. This is not giving you 2XY. This is 2 into XY. This is In the numerator, you are going to be having 2xy. And because you have percentage, percentage will give you 100 in the denominator. Everybody is getting this right answer. Good job, people. Very good job. Now, how about this? How about this? So when you say, when you have 2 times 1 time percentage, 1 by 100. So when you got 2 times percentage somewhere, that means in the denominator it is 1 by 100 into 1 by 100. Simple game. Now this is in the numerator, x into y, so this is xy. And this is y into x, this is xy. Xy plus xy, you should be having somewhere 2xy. Do you understand this? And 2xy upon 100 into 100. Look at this. In the numerator, you have got 2xy in option number A. In option number B also, you have got 2xy. In option number C also, you have got 2xy. And in, because you have got 2 times percentage, so 100 into 100 is here. Here also 100 into 100. Here also 100 into 100. So what is your answer? Your answer is going to be all of the above. Is it okay? Simple thing. Simple gyan, no. Yasin, you still are getting A. Everybody is getting D. If you're getting A, B should also be the answer. C should also be the answer. Yeah, good job. Now there are a couple of things that I need to tell you, because this is something that you have done in your schooling. B and C show X, not X percent. So what difference does it make? What difference does it make? You got 2 times percentage. You don't have with X, at least you have with 2. If you want to find out what is option number B, it looks like what? Y percent into 2 by 100 into X. So that comes out as what? 2xy upon 100 into 100. That is the same mathematical value. Is that okay? Yasin bhai, where are you from? Which part of India you're from? Which part of Tamil Nadu? Dharampuri, okay. Chalo ji, please say this. Please say this. When I find out A is what percent of B, when I have to do the comparison, nobody should be doing anything. A is what percent of B. So when you have to find out A is what percent of B, so B will go in the denominator and A will go in the numerator, because A is getting compared with B. So B is in the denominator into 100. Did you understand? When I find out B is what percent of A, so B is getting compared from A. So when B is getting compared from A, it is going to be B into A upon 100. Why 100? Because you want to make it percentage. So over here, that's going to be 10 by 20 into 100. So that comes out as 50%. In this case, it is 20 by 10. So that comes out as 200%. Are you understanding this thing? Are you understanding this thing? In the first one, still I'm focusing on this. A is what percent of B? So A is in the numerator. Why? Because A is getting compared. You're comparing it from B. So B is in the denominator. If you're understanding, we will move ahead and we will solve some problems. Now, by what percent A is less than B? And by what percent B is bigger than A? So you want to find out A is less than B. A is less than B. So B is in the denominator. And in the numerator, it will be B minus A. And then you will have to make it 100. And B is bigger than A. So A will be in the denominator. And B minus A will be in the numerator. So this answer will come out as what? B minus A 10 divided by 20 into 100. If you simplify, you will have this value as 50%. Here, what do you have? That is going to be 10 by 10 into 100. So it will be 100%. Is it okay? Is it okay with everybody? LM, Hemanusha, what is this LM? Okay. What if you have to simplify problems like these? What do you think? What should be the shortest approach to do these problems? No worries, Himanusha madam. Accept it. The last slide. Just a second, people. Let me show her the last slide. Is this okay? Make it fast. Make it fast. Done. Let us go ahead. Solve this one. A is 60% of B, then what percent of 4A is 5B? Soumeshri, you don't respond much. What happened? I did not get much of your comments today. Oh, you're not well? Take care, take care. It is the weather. We're all under the weather nowadays. Okay. Rupam Talukadar. Rupam, where are you from? Talukadar, Maharashtra. Which part of Maharashtra? Vidarbh. Are you from Vidarbh, Rupam? I'm just guessing. Dekho, when you have to simplify such problems, A is 60% of B. What I'm gonna do, since my values are getting compared from B, so I will take B as 100, and A becomes 60. Simple. And then what percent of 4A is 5B? So 4A will be in the denominator because you're comparing with 4A, and then in the numerator it is going to be 5B into 100. Are you getting that? So this value will become what? 5B will become 500. 4A will become 240 into 100. Simplify this if you want to. That is 0 and then 0 and then 4 and then 96 and then this is Am I doing it correctly? 500 on 240 into 100. 12. This is 12. This is 5. Then this is 3. This is 125. So option number C is the right answer. Yeah, we are simplifying because the options does not have percentages. Those of you who are having this doubt, 240, how are we getting 240? Because you have to focus on this. What did I do? In order to simplify my things, in order to simplify my things, I have got A and B. And then I will see to this. If my A is getting compared from B, A is 60% of B. So I took B as 100 and A as 60. Simple. Are we understanding this? How am I taking the values of A and B here? A is 60%. A when B is 100. And you will understand in a couple of problems you're going to understand this. My simple proposition is, if wherever your comparison begins, that value has to be taken as 100. Right? Wherever your comparison begins, that has to be taken as 100. 125 divided by 3. So Hemanisha, this is what? 125. It is 125 into 5 by 3. Simplify this. You have option number C. It will take a couple of minutes. Solve this one so that you get it, what I am talking about. You guys solve it. I'm going to get some water for me. A is 150% of B. See this. A is 150% of B. Where the comparison begins? The comparison is from B. The comparison is from B. So I would do this. I will take B as 100. If B is 100, what is the value of A? It is 150%. So 150. Now they're asking you A is 150% of B. Then B is what percent of A plus B? So B is what percent of A plus B? That is what it is. B is getting compared from A plus B into 100. So B, we know it is 100. We know A plus B, which is 250 into 100. Isn't it easy? Please tell me. Isn't it easy? So that's going to be what? 25 into 4, 25. 25 into 4, 25 into 10. That is coming out as 40%. Is everybody getting 40%? Up to you, you can do that. Up to you, you can do that. We are, what are we doing? We're just simplifying this. Somebody said, what is the answer of the previous answer question? C is the answer, by माताओं, बहनों, भाइयों, चाचाओं. Answer is C. Is it okay? It has to be done in 10 seconds. Nothing more. What is the answer? Only in 10 seconds. Only in 10 seconds. What is the answer? हो गया 10 seconds खत्म. What's the answer, people? So what is that you should do? You should take B as 100. A is 125. 25% निकालना is very easy. What this is 125. B's income in terms of A's income. So it is A in 200. So B 100. 125 in 200. Simple, isn't it? 4, 5, 20. It is 80%. Oh, almost everybody is getting 75. How come? How come? It's very easy to say 25% more, so 25% less. It's very easy to say. It has to be 80. Writing 75 as an answer is injurious to your health, to your understanding. Wherever the comparison begins, that value has to be taken as 100. Dunesh भाई साहब, जहां से comparison शुरू होगा उसी को 100 लेंगे. A's income is getting compared from the income of B. So B has to be taken as 100. Did you understand? Good job, Vanshika. Good job, Vanshika. Is it okay? Everybody's understanding this? Yeah, do this one. Dunesh, you fine with that? Yes, Dinesh, you're fine with that? Okay, you still are not okay? Devansh is getting an answer. See this. A is 6 times as large as B. So, can I say that A is getting compared from B? Yes or no? So I'm gonna take B as 100. A is 6 times, so A will become 600. The percentage that B is less than A. So what is that they're asking you? In the denominator, it has to be A. and in the numerator it has to be a minus b into 100. That is what you need to find out. So how do you find it out? So that is going to be what? 500, a is 600 into 100. So simplify this. It is 500 upon 6. If you simplify, your answer is going to be C. C is the answer. It is less. They're not asking you that B is what percent of A. If the problem is B is what percent of A, then option A is the right answer. So almost all of you are getting A. But then they're not asking you B is what percent of A. Then this will be 16 2 by 3. They're asking you B is by what percent B is less than A. So when you say less than A, it has to be 500 in the numerator, 600 in the denominator. Slowly and steadily you will understand. It will take 2, 3, 4 problems for you to understand. But once you understand, it is going to be fantastic. So please be patient. Those of you who are understanding in this question, it is okay. You will, if not, then you will understand in the next question. How many of you are getting in this question? Please let me know in the comment section that you understood this. Okay then. Good job. Good job, everybody. Nihal, Kiran, Mrityunjay, Samishri. Good job. This is where, I mean, you had this in 2000. It is CSAT 2019 problem. Solve it. What is the answer? What is that I'm saying? Wherever the comparison begins, that value has to be taken as 100. And it's a very profound line. Meaning, समझ में आ गया, then this is going to save you a lot of time. Pujaba is getting the answer. Samishri is getting some answer. So you got two numbers. You got number 1, isn't it? कुछ भी डाल दिया ना. You got number 1, number 2, and number 3. Number 3 has to be taken as 100. So first number is 20% less. So first number will be 80, and the second number will be 75. By how much percent is second number lower than the first number? So you say this, lower than the first number. So in the denominator you will have 80. Second number lower, so 80 minus 75. So that comes into 100. So 5 into 80 into 100. Simplify this, 1 by 16 into 100, which you will get 6.25%. Is everybody okay? Isn't it a simple problem with our method? Otherwise, if you use algebra, it is going to betray you. It is going to take 1 page. It will take at least 1 page if you do this with the algebra. Somebody says, why 25, 75 kahan se aa gaya? 100 minus 25 is 75 yaar. Pooja. 100 minus 25 is 75. So we are not going to use algebra. One more. Kashish, try to solve this problem, bete. है ना? Try to solve this one. Any answer? That is what it is, Yushra. The first number as a percentage of the second number. So the first number, so number 1 is actually getting compared from number 2 as a percentage. So that is what it is. You understood this now? Yushra? So they're saying this bit. You got two numbers, number 3. So if I take this as 100, they are more. So this will be 112.50 and this will be 125. And in the denominator, you will have 125, 112.50 into 100. That is what you have to do. So this value will come out as what? 12.50 into 9, and this is 12.50 into 10 into 100. So that is gone. So that is coming out as 90%. That's calculation is something which you can manage. If you understand the concept, calculations can be managed very easily, isn't it? Is it simple? Tell me. If you know which value is to be taken as 100, this becomes simple, isn't it? The moment you realize which one is to be taken as 100. So wherever you do the comparison, that value has to be taken as 100. Those two people are saying that I did not understand. What you did not understand? Two values are getting compared from the third value I am taking as 100. Since they are more, what is this? They are more. So what does that mean? The first number has to be 100 plus 12.5. The second number has to be 100 plus 25. That is what it is. Did you understand now? वो less बोलता. Had they said first, less, you would have subtracted. I did not multiply 9 by 10. Yeah, you do the calculation. I did my calculation, Yashwant. Do not look at my calculation. 1 minute, yaar. Why are you looking at my calculation? You simplify this now. You simplify this. Why did I multiply 9 with 10? Because in the this is 9 over here. This is 100. 1 0 is gone here. So I'm left with 10. Do not look at my calculation. Oh, there are people who are confused with their calculation. How come? What do you have to do? You have to simplify. You have got to simplify 112.50 divided by 125 into 100. Do this. 20. I am not gonna teach you calculation here. This is 25 into 5. Yeah, na? So 25 is gone. So this is 112.50 into 4 divided by 5. So this value will become 450 by 5. So this is 90%. Do your calculation. Do not look at what I have done. First question minus and second. You have written this, Pooja madam, you have written this 3 times, 4 times. You're bombarding with the same thing. in first question and second question plus y, because भगवान मालिक है आपका. कैसे भगवान मालिक है आपका? वो मोर बोल रहा है ना यार, तो यू हैव टू ऐड. नो, yeah. How about this one? Pooja, stop typing. The more you type, the less you understand. Focus is more important than that of typing things out here. Amit earned 40% more than Rohit. Rohit earned 20% less than Mohit. So the entire comparison begins with what? You have got three people. You have got Amit, and then Rohit, and then Mohit. The comparison has begun from the value of Mohit. So you have to take Mohit as 100. Do you understand this? Mohit has to be taken as 100. Rohit is earning 20% less than Mohit. So what is 20% less? 20. It is 80. Now Amit is earning 40% more than Rohit. What is 40% more? 40% of 80. You know? 40% of 80. If you simplify this, this is 2 by 5 into 80. That is 32. 32 more. More means you have to add. So that is 80 plus 32, which is 112. You got 112, you have got 80, and then you have got 100. Amit earned more than, so you're getting, what are you doing? The entire value, Mohit will be in the denominator, and then Amit is getting more than Mohit, so Amit minus Mohit into 100. So how much more? 12 more. Compare with Mohit, 100 into 100. What is the value? 12%. अब बताओ किसको समझ में नहीं आया? I'm waiting, because this is the simplest thing that somebody can teach you. If you open books, you will get answers of these by algebraic method. They will waste your one page. You don't have one page in the examination. You don't have 5 minutes in the examination. Did you understand this? Anybody who did not, please ask. Amit is 80 plus 40 nahi hoga, Gurucharan, because what is 40%? You're not adding 40. 40% of what is Rohit's earning. So 40% of Rohit's earning is 32. It is not 40, Gurucharan. Is that okay? Then we have got Pooja. Did you understand, Pooja? Good job. जो मेरे से सबसे ज्यादा डांट सुनता है वही मेरी सबसे ज्यादा टेंशन भी रखता है. मैडम क्यों ऐड किया भावना जी? Why did I add 32? Because 40% of that value has to be added now. Amit is making 40% more than Rohit. So what is 40% of 80? It is 32. So take price as 100. Take price as 100. It has been reduced by 25%. So if it is reduced by 25%, it will become 75. It will be, and it says in order to retain the original price. So you want to go back from here to here. So you have to add 25. Now you cannot say 25%. You have to find out 25 is what percent of, because you're adding it on 75. So you will have to find it on 75. And that value 1 by 3 into 100. And that is why this is 33.33%, option number C. Isn't it simple? भाइयों और बहनों, is it simple now? Is it okay? We'll do one problem. Somebody says break. Last problem, and then no. Let us take the break. Should we take the break? Do you guys need the break? As of now, in my watch, it is 7:52. I will see you at 8:02. No, let us take the break. Let us take the break. The students have earned this break. So in my watch, this is 8:53. I'm gonna see you at 8:03. Are we doing it better? Six. So some people have. Do this problem. See what you can do for this. You see my problem, है ना? A% plus B% plus AB upon 100%. That we will see what is that I want to say. Method number one that you just learned. What was the method that you had learned? Population of a village is increasing by 10%, and then further it is increasing by 10%. So the method that we just learned, if I take population as 100, then 10% of 100 will increase, so it will become 110. Do you understand this? And another year it is increasing by 10%. So what is 10% of 110? If we simplify, this is 10 upon 100 into, so that is coming out as what? 11. So next time it will be 110 plus 11. That will be 121. So it is increasing by 21%. Do you understand this? You had 100, you had population as 100. Now it has become 121. Isn't it increasing by 21%? Isn't it increasing by 21%? Is everybody getting what I'm talking about? But then there is a method that I need you to learn. What is that method that I need you to learn? Something like this. Whenever you have got two successive percentage changes, A%, because it is increasing by 10% first, and then it is increasing by 10%, and then it is 10 into 10 upon 100. If you simplify, you will still be getting 21%. Hi Anna. Hi Anna. Because 10% in the first year, so write A as 10. Another increment of 10% in the second year, so write 10. So 10 plus 10. And what is the meaning of AB upon 100? The meaning of AB upon 100 is 10 into 10 upon 100. So 10 plus 10 plus 1. That comes out as 21. What are the things that you should be focusing upon when you have got, say, you're writing A% plus B% plus AB upon 100%, right? So the meaning of this is, whenever your values will increase, your sign has to be positive. This is what you should focus upon. Write it down somewhere. And when the values will decrease, the sign will be minus. Sign will be positive when it is increasing. Sign will be minus when it is decreasing. Okay, something like this. If I ask you a simple problem like this, if I ask you population of a village decreases by 10% in the first year, and then further it decreases by 10%. By what percent the population will change? Tell me the answer. So what did I say? 10 by 10% it is decreasing in the first year, and in the second year also it is decreasing by 10%. So collectively, by what percent the population is decreasing? So in the formula, if you want to do it with the common sense, fantastic. So I will say 10, and then 90, and then this will be 81, and then this will be 81. So if you look at this from to here, it is 19%. It is decreasing. But if I have to apply my AB formula, I will say minus 10%. My B is also minus 10%. So it will be minus 10 in the first, minus 10 here, and then minus 10 into minus 10 upon 100, something like this. So minus 10 will be 20, and minus into minus will be plus 1. So what is the meaning? It is coming out as 19% with minus sign. What do we mean by minus sign? It is decreasing. Do you understand? Everybody, do you understand what are we talking about? Anybody who's not getting, please ask. So probably I would like you to understand a bit of AB formula, because it is very easily, it is used in problems where you got two successive changes. What is the meaning of successive changes? Something happens, an increment or decrement, some percentage changes will happen, and then the second will happen on the first one. So second is going to happen on the first one. So if you understand this, Pooja, I will do once again. So first price change is of 10%. Second price change is of further 10%. So if you apply A plus B plus AB upon 100, what do you get? 10 plus 10 plus 10 into 10 upon 100. That value is come 21%. Yes or no? Because the second change takes place on the first change. Something like this. You already have a price. Say price is 100. Then it will be 110. And then it will be 121. See, from here to here, 21% change. Is everybody getting this? Who is not getting? Ask in the comment section. Ask in the comment section. Bhavna, did you understand why this is happening? Charmi, you're not getting. What happened, Charmi? When it is increasing, A has to be 10 and B should also be 20. What is the formula that I was telling you? A plus B plus AB upon 100. A is 10, B is 10. Find out that answer, Charmi. Everything will come, Pooja. Everything will come. In this case, it is 19%. So your A is, in this case, it is minus 10. Your B is minus 10. And the answer has to be minus 19%. It is decreasing by 19%. Right? Okay. Did you understand this? By Basaya, yes, we can do that, bete. If you use common sense, there is nothing better than that. If we somehow develop a sense where you can simplify problems by using common sense, fantastic. So Here A is, if I want to do it with the AB formula minus 10, B is what? Plus 10. So what is AB formula? What is AB formula? Minus 10 plus 10 plus minus 10 into plus 10 upon 100. So these two are gone. What are you left with? Minus 100 upon 100, which is minus 1%. Common sense wala, if you want to solve this problem by using common sense, it is 100. From 100, it is decreasing by 10%. So it is 90. Do you understand? And what is 10% of 90? It is 9. So this will become 99. You see, from here to here, 1% decrement. Is it okay? Is it okay? Let me know in the comment section that if it is okay. Solve this one. B is the right answer. Yushra, it is B. First increases by 15%, so plus 15. Then decreases by 15%, so minus 15. So this is 15 into minus 15 upon 100. So these two are gone. Minus 225 upon 100. What is the answer? Minus 2.25. It is minus, not plus. So that is minus 2.25%. No, 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 no. मेरी गलती है, मेरी गलती है. It is not. It is not. Option has to be B is the right answer. B. Is everybody okay? Not plus, it is minus. I wrote it by mistake. Done. How do we simplify this problem? This is a good problem to solve now. Yes, Sarthak. They're always there. You guys are getting D. Okay. A price of an article was 10% further. So the total price increment is what? 32% from here to here? Isn't it? Did you get 32% by AB formula? So it is like this. You have got the original price plus you have got the change. Some changes will happen. And then you get the final price. Something like this. Final price in the problem is given to you as 33. Right? 33. What is your original price? You don't know. That is what they're asking. What is the change? 32%. 32% of what? Obviously, it is on the original price. 32% will have to be taken on X. So now it is X plus 32 upon 100x. Simplify कर दो. And then this is x, and this will be 8 by 25x. Then this will be, if you take x common out of it, what you will have, 1 plus 8 by 25, or it will be x 33 upon 25. So that value, final price 33, is equivalent to x into 33 upon 25. So 33 is gone. So what is x? It is 25%. Did you understand? 32% you have got. 32% is the final change. That change will happen on some original price. That original price I have got no idea. So I am taking this as x. So the original price plus change of 32% is equivalent to 33 rupees. So they are asking you what is the original price. Is this okay? What you could have done, there are people who will say that, can we save our time? Yes, you can save your time if you're smart. If you're smart, you can save your time. So the original prices are given to you. Why are you trying to find it out? So you see this, you find out 32% of this value. And if it is coming out as, if it is 25, find out 32% of this value. So 32% of 25. So 32 is 32 upon 100 into 25. If you do so, you're going to get 8. So what does that mean? 25 plus 8, that is 33. Job is done. If you do with the decimal part, decimal thing, so decimal plus decimal will, I doubt if it is going to give you 33. I doubt. So option B is gone. Why option C is gone? Because if you take 28 rupees and you want to find out 32%, 32% is very close to 33.33%, which is very close to 1/3. So if it is 1/3, it will not reach down to 33. 32% comes from where? There are people who are saying 32%. How are we getting 32%? You see, the first change is of 10%. The second change is of 20%. Is it not? So apply AB formula. So what is going to be your net change? In order to find out net change, it is 10, it is 2, and then it is 20, and it is 2. So what is the final change? 32%, that too positive. Is this okay, Vanshika? Could you solve this problem now? I will come back to these problems. I need you to solve something like this. You always have these problems, election problems. So you are, what did we do? We just learned the concept of AB formula. I will come back to those problems again. Please simplify this one. Yes, there are two candidates election. There are two candidates who are fighting the election. Mentor's number. What is mentor's number, Pooja? Candidate 1 and candidate 2. What is mentor number? Say candidate 1 is getting 62% of the marks. Who is a mentor? I don't know. But I do have a number, yes. So the other candidate, obviously, because they both are going collectively, they are going to be getting 100%. So the candidate 2 will be getting 38% of votes. High enough, isn't it? So this is what we have to figure out. If the candidate number 1 is getting 62% of the votes, candidate number 2 will be getting 38% of the votes. And of votes, and I will say of votes. So the first candidate will win by what? 62 minus 38. What is this? 24% of votes. So the first candidate will win the election by 24% of the votes. So what is the value of 24%? 24% of votes, that is given to you as 432. So 24 upon 100 into 432. Now you want to simplify this. This is 6 and this is 25. So this is 6. So 6 7 ja 42. This is, so votes will be 25 into 72. And that will come out as 1800. That will come out as 1800. Yes or no? Okay. So some people have given the numbers. Kritika and Bhavna have shared the numbers. Pujaba, please see. Are we getting 1800 in this question, people? Tell me. Are we getting 1800? So what is the key to solve this problem? We needed to find out how the second person is getting 38%. Because collectively they both are going to be getting 100%. Right? And if the first person is getting 62%, the first candidate is getting 62%, so 100 minus 62, the second candidate will get 38% of the total votes. And the first candidate obviously is going to win because he's getting or she is getting more votes out here. More votes of what? I mean, one is getting 62, the second is getting 38. So what is the difference between these two? 68 and 38. 62 and 38. It is 24%. So what does that mean? The first person or the first candidate in this situation is winning by 24% of the total votes. 24% of the total votes is given to you and the problem is 432. And then they're asking you how many votes were polled. Is this okay? That Ashish will come. That problem will come. These person votes are invalid. These did not vote. That is a different thing. I just took a very simple problem. Okay. We can develop the cases after that. Now, this is what is the problem. It's a simple problem. Choice is all yours. You want to make it complicated, you will end up making it complicated. You want to simplify, you will end up making it simplified. Only Fatima is getting the answer. Who else is getting the answer? Who else is getting the answer? Dekho, what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? I will take my total votes as 100. I will take my total votes as 100. Candidate A is getting 30 votes. Obviously, 30 vote, 30%. So candidate B is getting how many? So candidate B, because 70% is the remaining, so the candidate B is getting 60% of the remaining votes. So 60% of 70. Simplify this, you will get 42. So this candidate is getting 42. So how many did not vote? How many did not vote? Did not vote. If you look at how many did not vote, will be 28, because how many candidates do we have? We have got 100 candidates. 30 are voting for candidate A, 42 are voting for candidate B. So 30 plus 42 is still 72. So 28 of them are not voting. Now, as per the problem, if the difference between those who voted for candidate A and who did not vote is what is the difference as per our understanding? So that is 38 minus 28. Our difference is 2. Our difference is 2. Please understand. And their difference is 1200. So their 2 is R2 is equal to their 1200. So what does that mean? That's the elimination method of the childhood. It's like R1 is equal to their 600. R1 is equal to their 600. So they're asking you how many individuals were eligible. So 100 as per our understanding. So R100 will be their 60 into 100, and that is 60,000. Yes or no? So 60 is the right answer. Do you see that I am not doing much of calculation? How many of you are understanding that I am trying to solve this question without doing much calculation? Uh, the last part, how many candidates voted? How many voters voted for candidate 1 as per our calculation? It is 30. How many voters did not vote for any of these two candidates? Is 28. So what is the difference? What is the difference? As per our understanding, as per our calculation, who voted for candidate 30? How many of them did not vote at all? 28. What is the difference between these two? Our difference is coming out as 2. Problem's difference is coming out as 1200. Do you understand? Our difference is 2. Problem's difference is 1200. So what does that mean? That means R2 is equal to problems 1200. So R1 is equal to their 600. So R100 is equal to their 100 into 600, that is 60,000. Is that okay? I am trying to avoid calculations. If you solve this with longer approach, I am not saying that you will not be able to solve. You will be able to solve. But calculation is going to be involved. What are we learning? We are learning to avoid calculations. Clear है ये? Are we okay with that? 60%. Somebody says how you're getting 60% of 70. You see, the remaining voters did not vote. and 60% of the remaining voters voted for candidate B. 60% are not voting, 60% of the remaining. So if you have got hold on. There are 100 voters. Candidate 1 is getting 30% of 100. That will come out as 30. Right? Candidate number 2 will be getting what? 70 per, it says 70. What are the remaining voters? Remaining voters will be 100 minus 30, which is 70. For candidate 2, 60% are voting. 60% of what? 60% of the remaining, which is 70. So 60 upon 100 into 70. That's 1 0, and the second 0. 6 into 7, 42. Is that okay now? Sridhar says, why are you multiplying this with 100? Why are we multiplying with this 100? Because we have taken the entire population as entire number of voters as 100. So if as per the binary problem that, I mean, we have done this in 5th grade and the 2nd grade. So what is this? R2, difference between those who voted for candidate A and those who did not vote for candidate B. That is 2. So problem says that difference is 1200. We say the difference is 2. We say the difference is 2. They say the difference is 1200. So that is one R1 is equal to 600. They're asking how many people voted. For our understanding, from our understanding, how many people voted? 100 people voted. From their understanding, how many people should have voted? 600 into this. That is what it is. Somebody says padho, and मेरी problem यही है, you guys are not reading the problem. You guys just jumping on things. Those of you who are not, those who are of you who are doubtful, there you're not reading the problem. You're just looking at my calculation and you're just figuring out like, why did you do this, why did you do this, why did you do this, rather than you read the problem on your own. You have got to read the problem patiently. Okay, it is written 1200. They're saying why are you doing 1200? Either you're not deciphering the problem. Chalo. Please read the problem, people. Yes, Toshlin. We should be able to get 100. In a college election between two candidates, one candidate got 55% of the total valid votes. 15% of the votes were invalid. If the total votes were 15, the problem says votes. How many votes? 15. This. So you got valid votes. Valid votes as per the problem is 85%. 85% of 15200. And then candidate, you have got two candidates, candidate 1 and candidate 2. Candidate 1 is getting what? 55% of valid votes. So candidate 2 number, will be getting 45% of valid votes. What is number of valid votes? The other candidate. Who is the other candidate? Candidate number two. So candidate number two is getting 45% of valid votes. What is the valid votes? Of 85% of 15200. So 45%, if you simplify, this is 9 by 20. This is 17 by 20. And then 15200. Now, will you be able to simplify this on your own? So that's what another zero is gone here. 152 divided by 4. So that's going to be what? 338. So that is 171. 17 into 9 is 153. 153 into 38. That is 4. The only first option is the right answer. Anybody who's not getting this, please ask. Understanding, not understanding, whatever is happening. How many of you got the problem? Please go in the comment section. How many of you got this problem? Last part is what? Candidate number 1 is getting 55% of the votes. So obviously candidate number 2 will be getting 45. 100 minus 55 is how much? There are only 2 candidates. So whatever the valid votes candidate 1 is not getting, candidate 2 is going to be getting. दूसरा वाला ही तो solve करना है बेटा. That is what I am doing. If the first one is getting 55, the second one will be getting 45%. Yeah. You have to. I mean, Tunja says it is taking time. Yes, it will take some time. So it is a new kind of problem that you're reading. Don't worry. So 45% of the total valid votes. Valid votes is how much? 15,200 is the total number of votes. Then there are 15% of the votes are non-valid. So non-valid votes will not be calculated any which way. So you will find out 100 minus 15, 85% of votes. Right? कोई से भी बुक पढ़ लो यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है. कोई भी एसएससी वाला चलेगा, कोई भी चलेगा. कोई सा भी चलेगा बेटे. आर.एस. अग्रवाल चलेगा. आपके पास जो बुक है वो बायजूस की चलेगी. You have to understand why I am not suggesting books, because the kind of varieties that you get in your examination may be different than that of SSC or bank PO or any other examination. You have to practice with these kind of questions, not with each and everything. That is not required from you. So if Bajus has not provided you with the books, then you should take a book from the market. R.S. Agrawal, you purchase R.S. Agrawal then. Let us focus on this problem, people. What does this problem have to say? %10% of the voters did not cast their vote in an election between two candidates. 10% of votes polled were found invalid. The successful candidate got 51, won by a majority of 16220. The number of voters enrolled in the vote in this. What if I say 100 people are there? Hold 90. Did not poll 10. Then you have got valid. Then you have got not valid. Not valid. Valid will be 81. Not valid will be 9. Is it okay? And then valid candidate number 1 is getting 54%. Candidate number 1 is getting 54%. Again, the second person is getting 46%. Hai na? The second person is getting 46%. So it is 54 minus 46. It is going to be मिशा प्लीज क्लोज द डोर यार मैं क्लास कर रहा हूं यहाँ पे So that is 8% of the valid votes, isn't it? 8% of the valid votes. Did you get that? And 8% is what? 81% ka. That is what it is. I say this is 81%. So if I find out 8% of valid votes, as per the problem, it is given to you as what? What is our understanding? So 8%, what is 8 upon 100 into 81? That is what is the valid votes. We say is this much. They say it is 1620. So can I say that 8 into 100 into 81 is 1620? So R1 will be equivalent to what? 1620 into 100 upon 8 into 1 by 81. If you simplify this, what will you get? 1620, isn't it? And then this is 5 into 4 and 2 into 4. This is 50. So their 1 comes out as 250. R1 is equal to their 250. And what is that they are asking you in the problem? They are asking you the number of voters enrolled. So how many voters are enrolled as per our understanding? 100. From their understanding, it has to be 100 into 250, which is 25,000. Did you get that? How am I utilizing what we have learned in the childhood? I'm just trying to simplify this. Otherwise, still we can find it out. How many of you are getting this? What I am doing out here? Are you getting that? Harika is getting. Who else is getting this problem? Apart from Harika, only Harika is getting? Shame on me. I could make only one student understand the problem. Chandan understood. Devansh, Fatima. Only five people are understanding. Only five are understanding, rest are not. Vanshika, Ayush, Ankita, Zeba, Vanshika. Vanshika, no. Sir, please again. Rosaline understood. Sindhura, Ashish, Ojaba. Who is not understanding here? Gurcharan says, एक बारी और. Bhavna says, understood. You see, read the problem. 10% of the voters did not cast their vote in an election. So, what I am doing, I have taken 100 people. Please say this. As per my understanding, I do not know how many total votes are there. I took 100, right? So 10% did not cast. So 10% did not vote. 10% of 100 is very easy to find out. So if 10% did not vote, how many voted? Out of 100, if 10 are not voting, how many are voting? 90. Out of 90 votes that are polled, the problem says 10% of the votes that were polled were found invalid. Invalid है तो किसी काम का मतलब है नहीं. So 10% of this, what is 10% of 99? 9 votes are invalid, not valid. Right? So how many votes were valid? 90 minus 9. 81 votes were valid. 81 votes were valid. So how many valid votes as per our understanding? It is 81. Your problem says that there are only two candidates. Candidate 1 is getting 54%. So 54% of what? Valid votes. And candidate number 2 will be that this is information you have to decipher. So 100%, 100 minus 54, 46% of the valid votes will be obtained by candidate number 2. So candidate 1 gets 54% of the total valid votes. Candidate number 2 is getting 46% of the total valid votes. Now who is going to win? Obviously the first candidate is going to win. By margin of what? Margin is 54 minus 46. 8% is the margin of winning. 8% of the valid votes. What is the valid votes that is there? As per our understanding, it is 81. So 8% of 81 is the valid votes. We say that 8% of valid votes. Problem say that the first candidate is winning by 1620 votes. So I will say 8% of the valid votes that we somehow had figured out, 8% of the valid votes that we wanted to count as per our calculation, because our valid votes are 81. So we said 8 into 81 upon 100. They are saying this is 1620. We are also right, they are also right. So R8 upon 100 into 81 is equal to their 1620. So R1 is equal to take everything on the other side of equality. When you take other side of equality, the numerator will become denominator and denominator will become numerator. And that is why this is 8 upon 100 has become 100 upon 8. 81 has become 1 upon 81. 1 upon this. So R1 is equal to their this much. You do the calculation, that is coming out as 250. So what does that mean? R1 vote is equivalent to their 250 votes. They're asking how many voters were there in the list. We said there are 100 voters. We said there are 100 voters. So as per their understanding, our one vote is equal to their 250 votes. So our 100 votes will be equal to their 100 into 250, 25,000 votes. Meena ji, batao, did you understand? Is it okay? Is it okay? Meena? Chalo, solve this problem. They're very simple problems. It is just that you have to surmise, you have to deduce some info, and once you do that, problem is simple. And these are the why am I taking these problems? Because these are the problems that are coming in your examination. These are the questions that are coming in your examination. It is required to get 36% marks to pass an examination. A student is getting 198. It says a candidate is getting 198 and is declared fail by 36. So what does that mean? This person, had this fellow, had this student got 36 more marks, this student would have passed the examination. So this plus this, that is a passing mark. That is a passing mark. So 234 is equal to 36% of full marks. Simplify this. So the in this problem, this is what you need to understand, that the passing mark is equal to this much. Okay. Is this okay? Is this okay? Everybody has understood this? What is the answer that everybody is getting 650? Good job, people. Good job. Very good. See this. If you have to convert percentage into ratio, if you have to convert percentage in ratio, so you have got say 25%, and this is what we are learning, that this is 25 upon 100, that is equal to 1 by 4. But if you have to convert ratio to percentage, what do? Say you got 2 by 3, multiply with 100. You have got 3 by 4, multiply this with 100. You understand this? So what I have done, I just have converted ratio to percentage. Do not solve this problem as of now. Do not solve this problem as of now. Do you see this? For example, I have to convert 1 by 16 into ratio. So what is that I'm gonna do? 1 by 16 is a ratio. I will multiply this with 100 to make it percentage. And if you simplify further, this will be 25 by 4. Further simplify, that will come out as 6.25% or 61 by 4%. Did you understand this? Percent, ratio to percent, what do we have to do? We have got to multiply by 100. What do we have to do? We have to multiply by 100. Now, if you're getting this thing, solve this problem. It's a pretty simple problem. All of them somehow have appeared in your examination this year or that year, but they all have appeared. What is the answer? In an area of total 40% were women and 45% coffee drinkers. One third of the male, you say this. What if I take 100? If the total number of persons in the area, your problem says it is 100, right? So women 40%. So obviously men will be 40%, 60%. So what is 40% of 100 is 40, and 60% of 100 is 60. So 40 women and 60 men, and 45% of the coffee drinkers. So out of 100, coffee 45. So tea obviously will be 55, something like this. No, they are not giving you tea. So 45% are coffee drinkers. One third of the male are coffee drinkers. Out of these 60, 20 are coffee drinkers. Are you getting that? So out of those 45 coffee drinkers, 20 are male. So how many of them are female coffee drinkers? 25. Out, because coffee drinkers, number of coffee drinkers is 45. Out of those 45, there are male, one third of male, one third is 60. So 20 male are drinking coffee. So how many female drinkers should be having coffee? 25. Yes or no? Yes or no? So you should be expecting such problems to come in your examination. We'll do one last question and then we will try to wind it up. Yeah, solve this one. Oh, let me see. The number of female non-coffee drinkers. Okay, 25 female are having coffee. So 15 will be having no coffee. So the answer will be A. Thank you so much. The answer is A. It is, so they are female non-coffee drinkers. Yes. Pooja, thank you so much. The answer is 15. So those of you who are saying 25, please correct yourself. The answer has to be 15. It is not 25. So 25 female are having coffee. So how many female are not having coffee? 15 are not having coffee. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, Pujaba. Sometimes I look at the board when I'm solving the problem. So that is the time when I do not look at the options. So 15 is the right answer. No, this one. I just have to give feedback to the people. No? But how many of female do you have, Devansh? We got 40 female. How many female do we have? 40. Out of 40, 25 are having coffee. So how many of them are not having coffee? 15. You have to focus on female. Female non-coffee drinkers. Is it okay? So I have got 100 people. Out of 100, skilled 75, unskilled, they will be what? 25. Permanent. So So what do you have to do? You have to find out permanent employees out there. Permanent, non-permanent. Out of this, permanent, non-permanent. How many of them are permanent? 80%. 80% of 75%. 80%. What is 80%? 4 by 5, isn't it? That is 4 by 5 of 75. If you simplify, that is 60. So there 60 are permanent. So how many of them are non-permanent? 15. And then 20% of the unskilled are permanent. 20% will be 5. So 20 are non-permanent. The number of temporary workers is 126. Who are the temporary workers out here? The non-permanent. 15 plus 20. Isn't it? How many of them are non-permanent? 35. Our understanding said 35 are non-permanent. They are saying it is 126. So R1 is equal to their 126 upon 35. So R100 is equal to their 126 upon 35 into 100. Simplify this thing. That will come out at 360. Did you understand how am I approaching the problem, people? Is it okay? Is it okay? Who did not understand? Let me know in the comment section who is not understanding this. Who did not understand? Yes. Somebody says, make us understand one more time. Well, you take 100 people. So how many of them are skilled? Problem says 75% are skilled. 75% of 100 is 75. So how many of them are unskilled? 25. So that you have to figure out. And it says that 80% of the skilled workers are permanent. So out of 75, 80% of 75 is 60. 60 are permanent. So how many of them are non-permanent? 75 minus 60, which is 15. Right? And how many of them are unskilled then? How many of them are unskilled? So 100 minus 25 are unskilled. Right? And so how many of them are permanent there? Problem says 20% of them are permanent. 20% of 25 is 5. So how many of them are non-permanent? 25 minus 5 is 20. So what is going to be the total number of people who are not permanent? 15 plus 25. Our understanding is 35. We say 30 out of 100, 35%, 35 people are not permanent. Problem says, no, listen. Our understanding says that 126 are not permanent. That's fine. So R35 is equal to their 126. So R100 is going to be equal to their how much? This total number of people. Is that okay, Sarthak? Is that okay, Sarthak? Should I wind it up? Okay then. Thank you so much, people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I am going to see you in the next class. Maybe it is on Monday, Saturdays and Sundays. Do you have classes on Saturdays and Sundays? Do you have classes on Saturdays and Sundays? Mostly you don't have classes. Okay, so we will do this. We will have class on Monday. Okay, chalo. I will see you then. Take care. Bye bye and take care. Annotated PPTs are not available. Let me again. Why? Somebody got the timetable schedule, please. Fatima is asking. PPT issue, I have spoken to them. They say that it is resolved. Okay. Take care. How was the class today, by the way? Did you like today's class? Okay. Okay then. Thank you. Thank you so much, people. Thank you so much. Take care. Vanshika says how to solve easily. This is what we are doing, Vanshika. You open a book and then it is going to be troublesome. If you solve my methods are not going to be there in the books. That's what I can assure you. This is something that you develop over a period of time. My job is to simplify things that I'm trying to do. Okay. Take care then. Take care.